just to wrap it up, it says right here, the Saturn laser fusion reactor was developed in 1973. So that ties that in. How the fuck I know all of this stuff? I have no clue. I have no clue. I mean, how many times have I showed you guys that year 1973 over and over and over and over? I know this morning when I woke up, right when I was waking up, I was obviously talking to somebody. And I remember the last thing I said is, I'm losing contact. And if you remember, when all of this crap happened, I remember that stupid Queenie Cameron telling me, we need that information. We need that information. Yeah, it's like, what is all of this? You know? We need that information. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I know this, that I've been, been told that I speak another language when I'm sleeping. I have no recollection of that either. So, whatever. But this is interesting too. Look where it was created at Ellers. I have no idea what any of this is, or how I even, from one verse in the Bible, came to this conclusion. But that's what it is. And I'm pretty sure all of these religious symbols are symbols from inside of that thing. And somehow, in the past, but in the future, like a loop, some major catastrophe happened, and the people that survived told the story, and so those artifacts or pieces of the original reactor is what you see in the Masonic Lodge. The two pillars, the ark over the top, it's all the shit that's inside that thing. It's what the Hebrew temple is. The temple is not a fucking place where you worship. If you go read in the Old Testament, the priest would go in there one time a year and with a rope on. And if he didn't do things the right way, they would have to pull him out with a rope because he'd be burnt. It's because it's radioactive. They took some high physics and they turned it into a fucking religion. That's why they have these books about CERN being underneath fucking the Vatican. And interestingly enough, let me see if I can find it. Somehow this thing is, I'll have to find that in a different video. This thing is tied into Geneva, which is where CERN is. And I mean, Notre Dame clearly said when Saturn turns from gold to lead. Well, he's not talking about the planet, he's talking about the reactor. And he must be talking about CERN. So, he said everybody get out, so figure it out for yourself. But this has been a very strange and weird trip, I guess, for lack of a better word.